He's on fire. Fantastic performance.
Oh, what a leap. Takes a superb catch. What a win. That's done it. The whole team running over to celebrate.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Laughing Coyote. This is Cricket 19, and we have FIVE5 Sponsors Cup DSC Fearless versus Kookaburra 11. And it's just, a bragging right sort of game to get the result. Doesn't matter all that much since none of these teams can qualify. The next game, though, that definitely matters because Grey Knicks have got a great chance to make it. But before we get into this game, I'm going to need you to do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button because 78% of people, yes, 78% of that's a huge percentage of you are not subscribed to my channel according to YouTube Analytics. So subscribe, hit that notification bell. Also, if you can and only if you can, hit that join button right next to subscribe button to become a member. If you do not see the join button, there will be a link in the description. You can use that link to become a member as well. Thank you to everyone who has become a member so far, and I appreciate anyone else who can afford it to become a member as well. But if you cannot, you're still more than welcome. Now let's jump straight into game number 35. Righty then, here we go. Game number 35 at Bangalore. DSC Fearless 11 versus Kookaburra 11. Both these teams are pretty decent teams. They've had a lot of success as well. Well, not too much success because clearly they're not in the race to make it to the final. But compared to some of the teams below them, well, obviously they've done better than them. Great analysis right there. Anyways, here we go. Standard medium wicket. And I love the stadium, by the way. Such a, with the ads and everything, it looks really authentic. But Kookaburra have called heads. That's Tim Paine, a captain of Test side of Australia. The captain of Kookaburra here. And it is heads. Tim Paine have got a decision to make, and he is going to have a ball first. All right, so he's put in Khwaja to bat first, and Khwaja's been in amazing form. He's got over 100 runs in this league so far. It's a 5-5, remember, and they're playing 8 games. This will be the 8th game. So, and I don't think he's played all 8 games. I'm not entirely sure about that. But here we go. Mid-start to Alex Halesey. First delivery of the game. Full, but it's a dot. Halesey drives it, but straight to the fielder. Goes full again. Hales. This time he middles it. Goes over the top instead. Says, you know what? If you're going to stop my grounded shots, well, try stopping the ones in the air. Exactly, you can't. Unless you're a bird. And by that, I don't mean a girl, by the way. I just mean like a proper... whatever, I think you get the point. I didn't need to say that. Anyways, here we go. Ball number 3. Stark, 2. Halesey, and he's got him. What a delivery. That was pretty much a regular delivery. I don't think it moved even an inch. Well, an inch is quite a lot, actually. A centimeter, let's just put it that way. And Hales is gone. I think Hales was expecting that one to move away a bit, and it didn't. It remained straight. And when you're a bowler like Stark, who can really bowl him quick and also move him around, the straighter ones are sometimes quite dangerous for the batsman to pick. He's gone short. Oh, nicked it. But he's safe. Monroe off the mark with a boundary. He'll take a look at him tapping the pitch. Oh, that's equivalent of just someone smashing you in the face. Oh, there's a bit of bat, I think. He's safe. Yeah, he is. All right. So it's a pretty good over in the end from Stark. He's given up a couple of runs, but he's gotten a wicket as well, a big wicket. Hales is a very dangerous batsman. Khwaja is another one of those batsmen who is... Well, he's been very consistent, to be honest. And Josh Hazelwood will now be bowling the second over of the innings. Oh, it's a good shot. Monroe goes over the top into extra cover. And that's gone for 4. It's gone short. Oh, I think he's hit it with his glove there, which is quite surprising. All right, pretty funny that. It sounded like he hit it with his glove. I'm not entirely sure if he did or if he did not, but sure sounded like it. And he's got him. Oh, lovely take by Paine. Inside edge. And a diving catch from Tim Payne. And he's got Monroe. He's got him. Colin Monroe, on your way, mate. Yeah, coming in at an angle. Giving himself a bit of extra movement because of that angle. And there's just too much in the end for Monroe. He's gone for 8 runs off 8. Who's the next batsman? David Miller. Now he can whack him, but still waiting for Khwaja to get his turn, because he's really the one to watch here. The one that can turn this game on its head. Oh, he's got him. That's the end of Khwaja. That's a very dangerous batsman gone. A batsman in top form, and Kookaburra is in. Kookaburra, I think, will have an easy game here, because they've already got 3 wickets, and one of those wickets is off the highest run scorer from DSC, Usman Khwaja. Pretty good bowling for Loiney. He's not giving up too many runs, and he's also taken a wicket. Big one. The skipper himself, Mushfiqur Rahim, though, he's very good as well. Thing is, he comes into bat at such a low order, and it's a 5-5, so he doesn't always get a chance to bat, but he is very good as well. He's just going to push it down to long off. Uh-oh. 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 What is Payne doing? That should have been a run out. Oh my. Are you serious? You can clearly tell some of these boys are just not into it all that much, because, well, like I said, even if they win, it does not mean they go to get to the final. So, sort of a useless game in a way, which is why it's not as thrilling as the ones before it. But, you know, here we are. Oh, that's a good shot. Miller wants to bat, though. Miller has not gotten too many opportunities, much like Mushfiqur Rahim. He normally comes out to bat pretty low. So he's like, mate, I'm going to bat like there's no tomorrow, because I've not gotten a chance to bat in this league. All right, there he is, Ashton Agar, who's been brought in for this game. He's not gotten too many opportunities either. Oh, the switcheroo, and that's straight to the fielder, and it's a drop catch. I think that's Martin Guptill. I can tell from his ginger beard. It was an easy catch dropped by Guptill. He's probably asleep. He's getting his Z's. And yeah, it is Guptill, and he's dropped it. There he goes, that's much better. Keeping it simple. Rahim going into extra cover, and that's 4 runs. It's giving him way too much room again. Rahim again. Fundamentals. That's all he's doing at the moment. He tried to be fancy with the first delivery, almost lost his wicket. And now he's just keeping it simple, going with the fundamentals. Last delivery, he's giving him a bit of room. Has he cleared him? Yes, he has. That's gone for 4. So, 39 runs. Thanks to Mushfiqur Rahim and David Miller there at the end. But still not enough. But we don't know how Kookaburra is going to reply. So there's that. It's a packed stadium. It's a huge stadium, by the way, and it's packed. They'd be quite disappointed with this performance, but it's not that bad. I mean, it could be worse. It's better than that 6-run game, or that 16-run game. 15, I think it was. I don't know, one of those. But here you go. Glenn Maxwell, Peter Hanscom to open the batting. They're sticking with that. Taking Butler and Guptill off. And Gulbuddin Naib, as usual. To open the bowling. Here he goes. Short hand. What? All right. It's going to be one of those games, I suppose. He's hit it straight down the ground. Has he hit it well enough? Oh, just about. That should have been a catch, to be fair. But those aren't easy to take. Let's keep that in mind as well. Before we start judging the fielder. He was running away, looking over his shoulder. So, Straight to the fielder. At point, Maxwell is gone. All right, Gulbadine, he's been the unsung hero for them. He's done well, you know. He's not got much pace, but he's been very, very clever with his lengths and line, and he's got Maxi again. I think he's got him all 3 times he's opened, hasn't he? But yeah. It's a good way for you guys to... because there is a fans league coming up. It's already settled, by the way. Don't ask me to include you in. You can't enter it now. But it's a good way, if I do another one in the future, for you guys to pick your players by watching these, you know, realizing who's good, who's not, who's able to perform, who isn't. And, yeah, there you have it. It's a pretty good guide. Vernon Philander to bowl the 2nd over. And he's not been that great for him. Let's hope he does well here, but throughout the season, he has not done all that well. We'll be bowling to Guptill, and that's a pretty decent delivery, and wow, okay. Why would you take a single there? That made no sense. And that's Peter Hanscom gone, their highest run scorer, by the way. Unbelievable. There was no run there, never a run there. Why would they even attempt that? A pretty good throw, by the way, direct hit. Look at that. He wasn't even in the frame when I hit the wicket. Unbelievable. Shocking running. Look at that. Not even in the frame. Gone without facing a single delivery. Unlucky. Josh Butler, there he is. So, he's gotten to bat a lot. Was the opener so far until the previous 3 games, I think. And regardless of that, he has not been able to score too many runs. Hanscom has scored more runs than him, and Hanscom has batted at number 3 and even number 4 in some cases. It's a good hook shot, pull shot, and don't think he's got all of it, though. What is happening with the running? I don't understand. And there's an overthrow. Come on. Moises Enriquez goes full. He's got him. That's it. That's the end of Butler. That's been the story throughout this tournament for Josh Butler. He's not really been able to get going. He's a very talented batsman. I have seen him play well in the previous tournaments I've done. So he has definitely got what it takes, but he's been very inconsistent in this one. Maybe 5-5 format, not quite for him. I mean, you'd think it is for someone like Josh Butler. He's a very flamboyant batsman, but guess not. Tom Latham comes in to bat now, and it's not looking too good for Kookaburra. Oh, there he is. There he is, into extra cover, and that's 4 runs. Quite a way to open your account. Oh, on the leg side this time. Into cow corner he goes. Latham looks like he wants to get some, you know, some runs. He's not gotten too many opportunities to bat, and I suppose that's it. I guess get the players that have not batted in, and they will care about this game, because the others just don't. They're not even pretending like they care. Goes full again, straight down the ground for Latham. Into double digits he goes. And finally, Kookaburra with some runs. 15 required of 5 now. Oh, that's a very good delivery. That was perfect. That was very slow and accurate. And it's gotten Latham. It's got him. It's one of those deliveries that makes you want to pull your hair out, because there's not much you could do about it. Look at that. Look at how slow that is compared to the rest of the deliveries. It's got him. It's worked. Who's the next batsman in? It's Ashton Agar with a ghost bat. I like those bats. Sikandar Raza comes in to bowl. The final over, so 15 to defend by Raza of the last over. He's coming around the wicket to Guptill. It's a pretty good flick as a fielder, and just 1 run, so 14 of 5 now. And Agar's on strike. I'm expecting good things from Agar. Again, he's one of those players who've not really gotten much of a chance to play in this league. So because of that, I assume he's going to give his all. And I was right. There he goes. Over the top on the offside. And that's 4 runs off the very fast delivery. So 10 required of 4 now. You know, in a way, I'm glad, because now we have a very interesting close game. If Kookaburra had gone all out from the get-go, we wouldn't have had this close of a game. It would have been over maybe in the 3rd over. But here we go now. Agar started off pretty well. Is he going to keep going? Skandaraza goes short. He's tried to sweep it away, but he's failed. That's a dot from Skandaraza. Pretty good for the bowler, not so much for the batsman. All right, here we go. Oh, he's tried to heave that one away, but he's missed it. He's not happy with himself. All right, so 10 runs required of 2 deliveries now. A 6 and a 4 will do, but I won't mind 2 sixes. All right, here we go. Oh, that's a lovely shot. There's a fielder, though. Has he beaten him? I don't think he has. No, he has not. That's just a single, and that's the end of that game. DSC have won it. 1 ball to go and 9 runs required. Not possible. Unless he bowls a no ball, but he's a spinner. It's very unlikely that he's going to bowl a no ball. All right, he's gone after it. There's 2 fielders, but I think he's found the middle. Oh, that's very well fielded from the fielder. They're going to go for the 3rd one, but it doesn't matter. They need a lot more than 3 there. And that's that. 5 runs. They have won that game by DSC Fearless 11. And now we move on to the final game. All right, so there's the summary of the game. Mushfiqur Rahim gets the man of the match, and just 1 more game left, and that game is very important because that game will be deciding who goes through the next round. We will take a look at the table at the end of this video. But yeah, Mushfiqur Rahim, 13 of 10. That's why he got the man of the match, although I think David Miller should have gotten it instead. He just scored 1 run less, but he did it in 4 deliveries less. I think that's much better. But then also you've got a bowler like Nathan Lyon, a bowler like Gulbadin Naib, you know, Moises Enriquez. They bowled really well. Maybe they deserve it. I think they deserve it way more than the batsmen, but that's just me. All right, here are the bowling figures. Nathan Lyon have joined the 8-wicket club alongside Junior. There are the highest run scorers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 Centurions so far. Well, I guess David Milan could make it. He's the last game is of Gunninmore and Grey-Nicks, so I guess he could make it. And there's a Grey-Nicks batsman. Maybe one of those batsmen can make it into the 100-run club as well, but we will find out in the next video. For now, let's take a look at the table. All right, so there's how things are. Grey-Nicks, as you can see, 1 game left. Gunninmore, 1 game left. Gunninmore is out. Even if they win, they cannot make it. But Grey-Nicks, if they win, they'll be tied on points with New Balance, and then we'll have to look at the net run rate. So do let me know, who do you think is going to make it to the final alongside SS? It's going to be an interesting game, regardless of who it is. I'm backing New Balance. That's the team I've been supporting since day 1. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do drop a like, do subscribe if you're new, hit that notification bell, and also, if you can, hit that join button right next to subscribe button to become a member of this channel and access the perks. If you do not see the join button, there's a link in the description. You can use that link to become a member as well. As always, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a nice